My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. Night is back, and it's looking pretty good. Hello everyone, and before we continue with this video, subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. I want to also mention that we are taking pre-orders for the new random booster. We don't know the full lineup yet. When we do, everything will get updated after. The official images are in a few days, so stay tuned for this week. So stay tuned for that video. And if you place an order on our store, the thing releases September 10th. Mark it on your calendars. You can get, I believe there's only 12. This is limited offer, but 12 are available for this, which you can get a free Divine Belial with your pre-order. Anything else to really mention is, other than the lineup, there's a lot to cover with the thing. Some of which I will say are rumors, other of which are images we're going to show in the thing. Before I continue with that one, actually, shout out to Keel, or Mo from the WBO, for all the translation and help. Greatly appreciated. I don't believe they have any socials they want me to link, so support the WBO, I guess. No, but I mean, please, go do that. Anyways, we're gonna go over Wind Night Moon Bounce. So the one thing I want to say, which is probably the coolest thing that we want to get to the start with, which obviously I guess is like kind of like a gotcha moment by TT. Obviously the image is an edited concept, not the actual thing. But if you basically get a full set, I guess other than the prize, you can complete and get a black Xiphoid Excalibur. So this is stock. Xantha, Sword Dash. I don't believe the armor is painted, which I'm pretty sure it isn't, which would be an L. But it's kind of cool. I think the Photoshop is kind of close to the thing that I did. I think it looks alright. I wish the colors were a little bit, maybe like a little bit more red to pop it off. I think it's a little too muted with the black, but maybe IRL, it really looks different. That's what I'm hoping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes official images or whatever don't look 100%. So, yeah, that's really what I'm hoping. I do think it is pretty cool, but that does also confirm that there is going to be a Xanthos on one of the bays and a Sword Dash on one of the bays. And considering the biggest thing, which I'll probably have an image of the box right now, is that there are only 5 bays in this random booster. There's not 6, only 5. Now, the reason why I think this is happening is probably, you know, production. They want to make sure they don't screw it up. I think that's fine. 5 is okay, I guess. It does make you wonder how the sets are going to work. They're going to take out one, not take out one, whatever. But no Drasil V2 remake. I thought they would have done it if there were 6 bays, but 5, I guess not. I want to be honest, either way, I was not excited for Drasil V2. I mean, I would have liked, if it was me, right, if I was the ideal situation, I would have done 7 bays, but probably production, everything is really rough for what we have, so they had to do 5, but I would do Drasil V2 and Big Bang Pegasus. I think that would be pretty fair, and just include, like, recolors for gears or something. But, I guess you get what you get. Now, moving on to the next one. Now, I gotta also mention, right, that with the images that we use in this thing, they are highly, highly modified and highly, highly filtered through. These are not the actual CoroCoro scans. I have to make that perfectly crystal clear, because I think there's some confusion, like with the Excalibur. These images are extremely filtered through the thing. They're not the actual CoroCoro images. Doesn't make sense for us to show it before or after with how the CoroCoro is. But again, shout out to Keel for the translations. So for the Night Core and for the Blade, which is Wind, I think actually I remember a few mutuals kind of predicted the name, or I'm pretty sure even I said Wind Night. Wind's an okay name. It does look extremely thick, which at the very least this should kill lefts, which I guess, you know, whatever. It's another one that can probably do the job. Maybe this does the best possible job. The Night Core looks pretty cool. Obviously, let's go over a description. With the built-in spring, you can make attacks from above and below. So what I'm pretty sure this means is kind of like the Deep Chaos gimmick with a spring, I guess. I'm not too sure how it works in practice. I actually want to see it physical. Then after Wind, So wind is 2-layered with propeller blades that drastically reduce air resistance, and after we'll go over the modes actually for wind. But, you know, it seems interesting. Hopefully the teeth on Knight are good. Hopefully it has maybe good stamina. I think the blade looks interesting. I think current prediction is left killer. If it can beat rights, hell yeah, but I don't remember if the actual Air Knight could do that. So then after we get to the disc, which is Moon. So Moon does indeed actually, from what it looks like on the scans and everything, it does seem like it actually does have a BU lock, which is very funny because I made the complaint, oh man, I wish there was a BU lock on this stuff. And yeah, surprise, surprise, there is indeed a BU lock on it. It basically looks like Expand, but if it was turned into a TB disc. I do suspect maybe like 31 to 32 grams. I don't know if it'll be that heavy. If it's 32 and above, that'll be really cool. Does seem, at the very least, it should have decent stamina. Now the performance tip is Bounce. Oh, by the way, the Moon description features a circular shape that cuts through the air, improving aerodynamics. It's like the same thing as Garuda, right? Bounce, I guess it's just supposed to be kind of like the Nothing driver. There's a spring used for shock absorption. I don't really like the I think the driver is probably the weakest part. Also, I should have mentioned that this reuses the 6 armor, which I would have liked a new armor, but considering like everything else is new, I don't really care, to be honest, and I think, you know, we can take what we can take. Now we're going to go to the last part, which is actually the wind gimmicks. So, downforce mode, that's the one where it has the blue arrows. Pushes the bay downwards by letting air flow upwards, increasing mobility. Upper force mode. So for upper force, that's where the arrows are red and going down. And that lets the air flow downwards, lifting the bay, increasing stamina performance. So, now for the thing. So, I had to talk to Kyo because I was trying to understand how it exactly works. So in theory, it should be upper force is less friction, more stamina, and down force is more friction and aggressive movement. Now, the only thing I'm going to say that is pretty fair and critical of the bay is that the driver I'm not vibing with at all. Of course, there are some that are like, hey, it's a new driver, and I'm okay with that, and I think that's perfectly fine. To be honest, I will take this over High Eternal. So considering we dodged that one, I will take it. I also think, you know, aside from that, it does seem like promising in terms of at least against left stuff. And I'm trying my best not to like overhype or anything else, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be as fair as possible right now. I believe anything else is either a purple dynamite or devil, and it's like Excalibur, and I believe there's a red wind. Maybe a chain or prominence, and I know black xiphoid obviously because there has to be. But with the information we went over, what do you think in the comment section below? But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned actually for the morning video. It is going to be a competitive combo with Zest. Spoilers! Attack. High Extent Plus we'll do afterwards, and the evolution stuff later this week. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay safe and bye.